Hey everyone.
There you go.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
We are in Kristiansand, Norway today.
Yes.
And by the way, it's August 13th, in case you're watching this later. And notifications. I'm Leah.
I'm Steve.
And we are on the Royal Caribbean 9-month Ultimate World Cruise.
That we are.
And I am also Frugal Vagabond on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
I'm Third Rock Vagabond on Instagram.
Are you a little tired today?
A little bit.
A little tired today. I took a nap this morning, so I'm feeling pretty well rested. We had kind of a late night last night because
A little bit.
the northern lights were out. I say out; they were visible to the cameras, but not to the naked eye for most of the night.
It was about 2 o'clock, I think, 3 o'clock. They said.
So we talked to somebody who stayed up pretty much all night, and she said they were visible to the naked eye around 3 a.m. We did not stay up that late.
No.
But we also ran into somebody who was at least checked at 2:30, and he still couldn't see them. So,
well, I'm sure you've seen a lot of postings from the other people.
If you're following the cruise, I'm sure you've seen lots of them.
Yeah.
So again, today we are in Kristiansand, Norway. This is not the most fabulous view, but not the ugliest view either.
Kristiansand is actually that side of the ship, and this is the other side of the ship, which it kind of stretches around. I think there's some different communities back over in there too. So
nice, quiet, beautiful community. It's like they have the port area built up, which we don't see in a lot of places. Sometimes the port area is way far away from where the people are.
And there again, this being the original part of I think it's the original part of the port, and they kind of moved everything. You can see this got the bigger stuff off to the side here, and then also there's just a ship there, but there wasn't this wasn't the industrial side.
No,
so that's nice. It used to be, there was a couple of old silos, one that they turned into a museum.
Yes, which we did go into.
We walked into the lobby, and it was really interesting.
Didn't want to take the time to do the exploring because it was
big.
It was huge. So
and we heard some people saying that took them 2.5 hours, 2 hours to walk through it. That's when we stopped and talked to the Aussies.
Gotcha. I missed that.
Yeah, you were still taking a picture, I think.
So today we wandered around on our own, no excursions, and
we did about 3 miles.
Yep, and we saw there was an old fort that has been converted into a restaurant.
Yep.
And a cathedral in the town square area. Beautiful cathedral fountain, lots of beautiful fountains.
Yep.
Lots of gardens, flower gardens that were really nice. And I will be putting together something for that. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. Yesterday, we were in Oslo. Yesterday was our first stop in Norway.
Yeah.
And we did have an excursion that day.
It was a walking tour.
What did you think of it?
Meh. The city was beautiful. Very vibrant. A lot of stuff going on. We saw a couple of interesting things. It was just the tour guide seemed like we're getting the whole history lesson at one stop. So we were walking, so we walk up, and we're actually at least 1.5 blocks, if not 2 blocks from the palace. And you could see it up the street, and she was telling us about the palace, but we didn't actually go to the palace.
So I wanted to say something else too about this, because obviously several people that were in the tour with us said, hey, we want to go there. Do we have time for that? And she said no. But let me tell you a story real quick. And the story started with the year 1359.
Yeah.
Or 49. I think 49.
Yeah.
Anyway, and she literally took us through the entire history of the royals between the 1300s and current time, which was not a quick story at all. We were standing there for 10 minutes.
Yeah, and that's when we decided, hey, well, we caught her catching a breath. We're gone.
Well, I actually tried. She caught a breath before that too, and I was like, hey, and she's like, my story will be done in 2 seconds.
No.
Anyway, what's also funny about this is that the story that she was telling, because we had been in Denmark,
and
several stops in Denmark and done tours there,
and also stopped in Sweden.
And the history of Sweden, Denmark, and Norway is so intertwined that we already knew 90% of the stuff she was telling us. Yep. So it was kind of like and all of us did, because again, everybody from the cruise had been doing the same types of excursions that we were doing in those other countries. So it was just, it
Yeah.
was very humorous.
Yeah.
But we did get to see some cool, again, lots of cool fountains there.
And the city was beautiful,
Mhm.
and like I said, very vibrant. Lots of people.
Yep.
A lot of stores, a lot of cafes, restaurants.
A lot of activity in the port area,
Mhm.
and very nicely done. And well,
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
a marina.
Yeah, yeah, very beautiful. A lot of new architecture, a lot of new apartment type buildings going up,
Mhm.
and they're just really just beautiful. Huge balconies on them.
So I guess the difference today, so in Oslo, partially because of where we were, most of the buildings were fairly modern.
Yeah.
In Kristiansand, we did see some older buildings.
Hmm.
You can tell the difference in the architecture. Not that I could identify what kind it was or what period, but clearly from a different era.
Hmm.
But not a lot of overly old buildings here, which
Not real old, not
no,
real old that we saw.
but beautiful.
Yeah.
And where are
Yeah.
we tomorrow? We're still in Norway tomorrow, but I don't remember the name of it.
This
Can I go look?
sure.
Hold on,
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, she will be right back. Thank you, viewers, for tuning in, and we're happy to see you. Um, this is a public service announcement. Leah is coming back.
Here, goofball. Okay, and now that I've got the paper that tells us where we're going to be tomorrow, Hagen
Haagen-Dazs? No.
Haagenstand.
Haagenstand.
Because I know I butchered the name. That's it. That's where we're going to be. Oh no, that's not the right. Sorry, the one at the bottom. That one. There you go. That's where we're going to be tomorrow. And
what were you looking at?
This one.
Oh. Yeah,
this is where we are today.
Yes, I know that.
Anyway, we don't have anything formal planned there either. So tonight we're probably going to be spending some time on Google or TripAdvisor to see what kind of interesting stuff there is to see and do there. It used to be that we would try to plan a couple of days ahead, and we are just so overwhelmed with port. We are currently on a stretch of 18 port days in a row.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And within that includes a cruise, individual cruise changeover.
Yes.
So those are usually shorter, because I don't know why it is. Those days, once they get the new person, the new passengers on, once they get the zero count, and get new passengers on, and get the old passengers back in the system, we usually leave 3-4 o'clock.
So, and that was Copenhagen, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So Copenhagen had a really early back to ship time, which was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful city. We could have spent quite a bit more time there.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Anyway, so yeah, three more. No, oh my goodness, 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 more stops in Norway.
Yep.
So we will probably be turning
Olden, Aalesund, and Bergen.
And we will probably be turning one of those locations into a sea day.
Yeah.
And just take some rest.
Yep. I still go out and wander around a little bit, but nothing planned.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like that anyway. Which kind of just wander around, get to see this.
It's actually easier to get your exercise steps in when you're doing it on your own, because when you're with a group, you're constantly standing around waiting for people.
Yeah. Or listening to a story that'll only take 2 seconds.
A quick story. I know I'm horrible for picking on her, but man, she got on my last nerves, especially when she like. Anyway, she did a very nice job taking us through the city hall, which
she was very knowledgeable
about all sorts of things.
Yeah, she very knowledgeable and not. She was very sweet. Nothing wrong with that, but it's just it too much talking, not enough going around and actually seeing the stuff. But yeah, we went to the city hall.
Yep. And then we were supposed to go to a fort, and we left before they did that, again, because of the never-ending stories.
Yeah.
All right, so
I guess that's it.
The video that I did do a video already of Oslo, Norway. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a short. It's like 25 seconds long, so just a bunch of clips of the places we went. But it's pretty cute. I like it. Anyway, hi Raj. Sorry, we're
Right.
just about to sign off.
Yep.
Until tomorrow. Hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll be doing another
No, sure.
either a quick
Shouldn't be a reason
update
not
or
to.
an hour update tomorrow,
Yeah.
depending how early we get back to the ship. Bye, everyone.
Adios, amigos.